Hello there. Welcome to my channel, Cosmic Vibrations. This is going to be a general reading, tarot reading for December 2020 for Libra people. So this is for you if you have a Libra rising, Libra sun, Libra moon, and even a Libra Venus, in case any relationship stuff comes up in this reading. Knowing you guys, there probably will be, but you just never know. So I'm going to do an 11 card Celtic cross spread. And just to make it easier for you, there's going to be a timestamp down below in the description box that you can click on. It'll take you straight to the beginning of the reading, so you don't have to sit through this part. And we'll just see what comes out for Libra people for December 2020. This may or may not resonate because it's for a whole group of people. Okay. So this is for Libra for December 2020. And let's see what's going on for the Libra collective. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I'm off to a slow start this month for December because I have a ton of things going on, and it's also the holidays. So hopefully you can forgive me for being late. And 11 cards for Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you hear the weird noises in the background, that's my dog chewing on his bone. He was whining incessantly earlier. I think he's bored. So even though it's kind of weird to have the distracting noises in the background, at least he's not whining. All right. Let's see, what do I want to use for clarifiers? I'll use this one. So these are the Spiral Tarot, and then I'm going to use the Gaian Tarot for your clarifiers. Am I holding it upside down? No, I'm not. This came out upside down. Pick one more. That one did too. Are these mixed up? Yep, they are. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I'll read it both ways. Normally that does not happen. I'm not sure how that happened. Let's see. I guess you guys being Libras, you wanted to see both sides of the coin. So, all right. Your central experience for December 2020 is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is groundedness, practicality, prosperousness, abundance, feeling in touch with your body, being comfortable, self-care. With it, you originally had the Star and the Guardian of Fire come upside down with it, but I am not going to read this as a major difficulty at all. I can just see how you might be feeling slightly frustrated or disempowered, and you might have some worries or a lack of hope or faith when it comes to money, business, prosperity, abundance, even health issues. I'm getting this could be some health issues. If I righted them, I would say that this month your central focus should be on rebuilding hope, rebuilding inspiration, and rebuilding your self-confidence when it comes to providing yourself with what you need. This can even be a person, and so if this is a person in your life that is of central focus to you, you might not be sure on where things are headed with this, or you have your doubts, or you're hoping for the best, but you're not sure if this person is going to stick around or if they are as reliable as you would like them to be. Let me see if I get anything else on it. This could be an Aquarius or a Leo. If it's not an external person, then these are aspects of yourself. So you might have a lack of energy. But let's see if I can get any more. I'm getting like unemployment, unemployment, or not too sure about what's going to happen in the future. Understandably so, because we have some pretty strange circumstances going on worldwide right now over this virus thing. A lot of people are on unemployment right now, or are looking for work, or their work situation is changing, as well as their home situations, housing situations. You're trying to think up how you can improve your situation by relying on your own talents and gifts, or potentially changing how you do your work or your business, maybe even looking towards possibly being self-employed. But it seems as though you're trying to figure this out. You might feel as though you are handling all of these things by yourself a little bit too much. Maybe some of you are in partnerships where your partner is out of work, but you're still working, or vice versa. I would say go with your creativity. You can find a way. You can figure this thing out, and you can receive help if you need it too. You might need to do some research though. Kind of at the end of a cycle here with this 9. All right. Your challenge in the matter is the Ace of Wands. Perhaps you need a new beginning, but the new beginning is not appearing. Or you are faced with the choice of having to start all over again, or start a completely new path, and for whatever reasons, this is difficult to get this started. Or you're not really sure what to do next, or what to go for. Or you simply may not have the energy, or feel as though you don't have the energy. It's almost like a lack of a sense of purpose or direction. It's like you're not sure what direction to go in, or how to start something. Let me pick more on that. I don't know if you can hear it, but my stomach is growling. I just ate something, so I know I'm not hungry. Hopefully you don't hear it. And maybe some of you are teachers, and because you're having to do things differently than before, it's a bit of a challenge to learn new methods or new ways of doing this. Or you're feeling frustrated because you're not as physical as you would like to be. Maybe the whole computer thing is getting to you. Or you want to do things in a different way from how you've been doing them. Differently from what you've been taught. Or you're ready to begin teaching, but something about this is delayed or is a challenge at this time. Let me see if I get more. You're having a hard time taking action off of your intuition or your wise self within. Or you're not sure what to do with an elder or about an elder. You want to go with a new method or a new idea or a new passion rather than what you've been doing this whole time and what you're already set up with. Something about this is not inspiring you as much anymore, and you're wanting to do a different. You're wanting to approach things differently, try new things out, add some inspiration. Maybe you're just not feeling that inspired right now. Or you are feeling inspired, but you're not sure how to implement these things. Or it could have something to do with a child or a young person on how they are taught, where something about their talents are not being as nurtured as much as you would like to see. Or they're not able to be as active as they need to be. And something about this needs to be adjusted. And so this is a slight challenge at this time. Is figuring out the best way to teach a child or young people, or to inspire your own inner child. Okay. So what's helping you is slow, steady progress. One step at a time, one bit at a time, embracing things like patience. Recognizing when you need help and feeling okay about asking for it, as well as helping others. Getting going with long-term goals. Keeping up with it and not giving up. Learning something new, learning a new trade or a new method of doing this trade or skill. And slow, steady progress with money as well, or having what you need. What's helping you? This could be a Virgo in your life that's helping you a bit too. At your root, you want to seek the truth. You want the truth. There might be something you're a little bit confused about, and you're trying to get down to the bottom of things or get answers to your questions. Some of you may be having instincts to move or to relocate or to travel for a bit instead of staying still, or to look for a new place to be, or a new job, or a new relationship, or seeking. You're starting to feel a little restless. You're searching for what matters to you, what you believe in, what you can do, wanting to go explore. Okay, let's get more on that. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Another Knight, the Knight of Cups or Explorer of Water. You want to go with your emotions and your instincts. You're tired of being patient. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of taking little steps. You just want to bound forward. You're ready for things to start moving again. You also feel very inspired to follow something that means a lot to you. This feels like this feels like learning something completely new, or going somewhere completely new, or trying out something that is completely new. Going with your heart, going with your instincts. You're ready to move. You're ready to go out after things. You're ready to know the truth on how someone else feels or how you feel. These are upside down with this. This could be two young people or two teenagers that are both very different from each other, wanting the best for them with their life goals or with studies or... Okay, let me get a little bit more. Things are about to start moving really fast, it seems like, and so you have to be on your toes, or you have to be ready to take action when you need to. It might take you by surprise, actually. So, your luck is about to improve. Cycles are happening. Changes of cycles are happening. Something about what began a year ago is now coming to pass. Something that you've been striving for starting about a year ago seems as though it's getting closer to completion, or to its time to appear in your life. You might want to start thinking about what were you doing, or what intentions did you have a year ago last December. Something you're about to have some kind of a surge hit that might take you by surprise. So you have to be ready for it, or at least be nimble on your feet. So you're coming away from a time of moving on. Something about a past cycle was just not able to be resolved, and so you had to move on or allow an old cycle to pass. And you may have been moving, you feel like you're moving from one state to another. That could be literal or figurative. You could be literally moving from one state to a different state. Or this could be an analogy. But you have been in transition. Things have been getting easier or better for you. Things are not as sharp or as painful as they were before. You've been trying to move on. Everyone's been getting this in the exact same position. Not everyone, but a lot of the signs have. Rest is extremely important in December, or finding inner peace or peace of mind, or taking the time out that you need in order to recenter yourself. And this is your best possible outcome. This can also be saying that if some of you have had health issues, your best possible outcome is that you're healing and you're starting to feel better, and that the worst is over. So let me pick more on that. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna put my cat outside because he's making too much noise. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm back. I still haven't dabbled enough with the editor on the movie making thing yet, so until I figure it out better, unfortunately, when things like this happen, I can't just shut it off. So, where were we? We were at healing, resting, healing, recuperating. We get more on that. Peace of mind, stilling the mind, practices like deep breathing and meditation, recovery. So let's see. Can you tell me more about the Four of Swords? There, look, it's the same thing. Four of Air and Four of Swords. Double message. You need your best possible outcome is that maybe your best possible outcome is that you will finally be able to rest peacefully. So, or find peace of mind. Let me see. Anything else? As your best possible outcome, rest while you can, because things are about to start growing. Things are about to get a lot better. You're about to be very fortunate and see the results of your actions. To see the culmination of all of your hard work in some kind of creativity here. Things are about to get a lot better. You're about to feel a lot better. Your health is improving. If this has to do with a relationship, this seems like a really fortunate, important relationship. And this is not just a relationship with a human being, but with nature, with the outdoors, with health, with prosperity, abundance, love, all of it. Feeling happy. Things are getting a lot better. You're finally able to sleep peacefully. And not only that, good things are happening. If things were at a standstill before, they no longer are at a standstill at all. They're growing now. For someone, if you're expecting a baby and if you happen to be pregnant right now, it's really important to take care of your body and to rest instead of taking on too much. That looks beautiful to me. Okay. But coming up, there's the Ten of Swords. This looks painful. I'm hoping that it's the ending of a negative cycle, but let's see what I get on this. Why do they have the Ten of Swords coming up? The ending of a difficult job, or the end of hustling and working your butt off in order to survive, or the end of having to stay on your toes and be focused at all times, feeling like you're on call. Let's see if I get anything else. Being able to finally enjoy yourself and take some time out to do something fun or do something that you enjoy. You can finally step away from what needs to be done all the time. Things are about to get a lot easier where you don't have to exhaust yourself trying to maintain stability. This is too much work here. This is work, back-breaking work, or just total exhaustion. And so this feeling of having to hustle all the time just to keep up with things is about to end. You're about to enter into a new cycle where things are getting a lot easier and you actually have extra time and energy to just play and enjoy your life. Instead of, I see a lot of relaxation, a lot of appreciation, a lot of free time, where perhaps before you have not had enough free time. Okay. You're not really sure what you're doing right now. You might be a little bit confused, or you may not be seeing everything that is available to you. Or there may be some things that are still yet to arrive that haven't arrived yet. Let me see. Okay. For those of you that are in relationships, you might have hit an impasse in the relationship where you're not really sure whether you should hang on to the relationship or whether you should release it. This might be an on-off again thing. You may have in the past tried to move on from this relationship, but it seems to be such a strong bond that it's not easy to just walk away from it or to release it completely. There's still some ties there. You may be confused on what this relationship even is. If it's going to last, if it's just a temporary thing, or if you're compatible enough to stay together, whether both parties are willing on working on it, or what it is exactly. If for some reason one of you or some of you are expecting a baby, it might be being confused on whether you actually want to get married or not, or stay with your partner. Obviously, you would co-parent, but you're not sure if this is really long-term material, or it could be, and you're not really, the other person may not be certain. With it, you have the Hanged Man. In this, it's called the Tree. So what I am saying is you need a vision quest, or you need time out in order to seek the answers, or get the answers that you seek from within. No one can tell you anything about this. You know within yourself the answers. So you may need to take a break. You may need to get away or take some time out to be alone to really, really ponder and feel things out, and then you'll know what to do, or you'll know what to choose. It may be that you have a very strong bond with someone, but you may not actually be in a relationship with them. You might be wondering how you can go about manifesting this, or making this happen, or showing the other person that or inviting the other person to invest in you. Something is not easily let go of here. So then in your surroundings, you have the Two of Cups. So because you have the Lovers, Major Arcana, and the Two of Cups, if you are in a relationship or thinking of one, this is an important relationship. This is not a fling. This is not lighthearted. This is a bond here. So if you have had issues in the past of perhaps not being on the same page with what you actually want, where you have differences between the two of you, it looks as though it's very possible for you to have a one-on-one talk and really figure out what is the best way to compromise with each other or understand each other in order to keep this relationship alive. This can also just be getting along with people around you, attracting soulmates of all different kinds, focusing on the people that you have an easy rapport with, rather than wasting your time on all different kinds of relationships with people where you don't naturally see eye to eye. These are the relationships you should be focusing on. And this is entirely possible to have around you in your surroundings. So, your hope is that you will be able to get the funding that you need to start whatever this is, or to have more than enough so that you can be comfortable enough to enjoy your life besides just work, which is in here, or to have what you need so that you have time to actually relax, or if you have a brilliant idea of something that you've wanted to start or go with, your hope is that things will work out where you have what you need in order to get started with it, or that relationships will be equal with mutual give and take and be balanced with resources. If for some reason some of you have been in a partnership where one of you is out of work and the other one has work, it looks as though your hope is that this will be resolved and you'll both be able to contribute. And your general outcome is that things are about to majorly speed up. And this is reminding me of these two. What seemed to be still before is now moving fast. The winds of change are blowing. The tide is rising. The cycles are turning. Things are about to move. And so you have to be ready, or you have to be poised. They both look poised in their own individual ways. So, let me see what's about to speed up. Look at that. Things are about to speed up, which is going to knock you out of a cycle that you've been in of just not necessarily being inspired, or even really knowing what you want, or even knowing what you are thirsty or hungry for. You may have just had a vague kind of foggy feeling of dissatisfaction that you haven't been able to shake off. But that is about to change, because things are about to start moving dramatically, which is going to knock you right out of this state and back into yourself again, because with it you have Justice, your major arcana card. You're about to come back to yourself. If you felt off kilter, if you felt confused, if you haven't felt satisfied, if you're disappointed because certain things have not been growing, that is about to change. You're about to come back into balance, and because of this, your capacities and powers will be in full force, and your ability to be creative and visualize what you want and know how to walk your balanced path towards creating what you want. If things have been unfair, they're about to get fair again, or equal again. This is reminding me of this, and this for that matter, and this. So there was another one. Where is it? Oh yeah. The old cycle is passing away, and by old cycle I mean a long-term, years-long cycle you've been on that has been karmic or has had certain lessons in it for you. But you have matured a lot. You have learned a lot. You've experienced a lot. You have become wiser because of this. And so you're about to start a completely new journey and begin a completely new world for yourself, which is fully a reward based off of your efforts. And things are about to start turning. This is reminding me of this too. Yeah, there's a brand new opening up for you. A whole brand new long-term cycle opening up. And it feels as though if you've been hesitant to step over the threshold into this new world, the wind is literally pushing you into it. So it doesn't take too much effort on your part. Just surrender. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. And I shall see you guys soon. Bye. Take care.